Hi everyone, this is Iram. I'm an overseas Pakistani. I live in Canada. I have purchased two plots in Blue World City. One is a 1 canal plot in General Block, and one is a 14 Marla plot in the overseas block. Today I wanted to talk about the customer service skills of Blue World City. And some of the experience I would like to share with you guys. So I had purchased a 1 canal plot, for those who haven't watched my previous videos, in General Block. And when they had announced that they will be handing over possession to those who pay 90% or more, I was one of the early payers. So as soon as they announced it, shortly after, I had made a payment in regards to the 1 canal plot. So in fact, I think because of the conversion rate, I had overpaid my plot, which is fine. So the issue that I had faced was that I had made a credit card payment. For those who live abroad know that for overseas Pakistani, it's not feasible for us to go there and make the payment or have someone else make it. It's better to do it on your own. So the credit card portal was encouraged to us, which we did proceed to make a credit card payment for convenience, and so that there is a history of transactions being made. There are some things that are very concerning to me as an overseas Pakistani. I had made 2 transactions on one day. Okay, 2 transactions were made on the same day for the plot to be paid in full, whatever the remaining balance was, so that we could be entered into the balloting. Now, when that I made the 2 transactions, they were made for the same amount. And the reason why I did that was because for anyone that lives overseas, if the transaction is too large, the bank will block the card for security reasons to make sure that it's not fraud related. So to prevent that from happening, I made the payment in half. And when the payment was made, head office only had applied 1 payment instead of 2 payments. And they were not able to track down the payment. Guys, this is a very serious problem. If I make a payment here on my credit card, my bank will show those details. They will show me the transaction ID, the transaction history, the date the payment was made. When I asked them to check my records to see, because I'm using their platform to make the payment, it should have been in their payment history, and it was not. They had asked me to provide my own bank statements from Canada to provide to them in order for them to track down the payment. That is very, very concerning. You don't even know that these transactions are being made through your company. How are you able to track down payments then and keep a track of it? So that's number one. That's the first thing that I want to address. That is very, very concerning as an overseas Pakistani, that you guys are not able to track that down. That's something you guys either have to invest into a better online system that can have reassurance. I can tell you that I have booked in another society. Actually, it's a very well-known society, Lahore Smart City. And I can tell you that anytime I make a transaction, they actually send me a text message, and they actually also send me a follow-up email. And then every so often, once they update the ledger, they will also send me an extra receipt copy. So there's so many verification points. And, Blue World City claims to be a big name, and are saying that, they're doing things on international level. I just want to say to management, your portal is not on international level. If you guys are not able to track down the payment, there is a serious problem that you guys have that needs to be addressed. The second concern that I had was when Blue World City, when we were sold the plot files took probably months and months to print. There was no reassurance to clients. There was issues. If you would go to the dealer would tell you, well, it's not us, it's head office. They haven't given it to us yet, so how can we give it to you? That is very concerning as well. There's no reassurance for clients if they don't have their file. I can tell you that it's been more than a year that I've purchased the overseas block, and I have yet to receive my file. I've requested a reprint, and I have not received it yet. I was told by head office that, someone would be reaching out to me. I put my concerns on social media for Mr. Saad Nazir, which he did address me on the social media platform. He told me that someone will be in touch with me. This was last week on over Facebook, and someone did get in touch with me. They told me that my plot would probably be assigned by last week. There's nothing that's happened to date in terms of the general block, and I have yet to receive the overseas file. They told me I would get a follow-up email requesting the address that I wanted the file sent to, and it still hasn't been addressed. Unfortunately, every time you contact anyone in head office, they'll say that we're looking into it. They'll say, oh yeah, we're working on it. And they'll just continue to tell you, wait. Unfortunately, for an overseas Pakistani, time is money, money is time. And if Mr. Saad Nazir values people's time, it shouldn't have to take multiple phone calls or multiple messages for the issues to be addressed. If you want overseas investors to continue investing in Blue World City, then you have to improve your customer service. It is horrible. It's one of the worst customer service that I've seen. The people at your head office, they hang up on people, they don't listen, they're not responsive, and they don't value people's time. I'm an overseas Pakistani, and I can tell you that there's a 10-hour difference between Canada and Pakistan. And they don't value people's time. If you want overseas investors to invest in your project, you have to make accommodation for people that are overseas. If people want to talk to you, it has to be at a convenience that the overseas Pakistanis can reach out to those people. When it's daytime here, it's nighttime there. When it's nighttime there, it's daytime here. So because there's a 10-hour difference, you guys need to find better ways to communicate to these people. And I was told by someone earlier today from your head office that, we're a big society, so we can't get to everyone's complaints right away. Unfortunately, you have to wait. Well, number one, your employee should never be telling someone that we're a big society and, it's going to take time for your concerns to be addressed. First of all, there is a saying, the bigger you are, the more time, money, and resources you would have to ensure that your customer service is top notch. If you're not going to improve your customer service and you don't have enough people that you've hired to deal with it, first of all, you have to hire competent people that truly care about their jobs, people that are willing to help, people that are customer service oriented. If they're just there to collect a salary and not make a difference, then you're hiring the wrong people to conduct business for you. People in the front lines need to be more responsive. They need to acknowledge people. I've been made false promises. I've had lack of responsiveness. I've had people hang up with me at head office. So, no one wants to take accountability, no responsibility. All they keep telling you is to keep waiting. Unfortunately, as an overseas Pakistani, it's very discouraging to see your system and the failure that it has. It needs to be addressed. There are many people and overseas Pakistanis that are facing similar issues. It needs to be addressed. I am requesting to management, I'm requesting to Mr. Saad Nazir again, please address our concerns. We have paid a good amount of money. If you would like people to continue to invest in your society, or you would like to have referrals, then you need to turn this negative experience into a positive one. You need to focus on your clients and your client base, because they're the ones that are bringing in the money. They're the ones that are buying. So please do not disregard this video. I'm putting up this video in English so that it reaches a wider audience. And if people are facing similar issues, please comment below. It is helpful for us. So the next time I am making a video, then I can address those concerns as well. Thank you.